Ding, ding, ding. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. That was supposed to be the eye of the tiger, and I totally brutalized that. What's up, everybody on YouTube? Thank you for stopping by. If you're here, you're seeing a Team Botimus logo on your screen. It says youtube.com/Optibotimus. You are watching me, except you don't see me. But if you want to see me, you can head over to my Ustream show right now where you can actually see me, and you can join in with a chat. It's really great fun. Ace Milo is over there. He's in charge of things. I'm going to make him in charge. He's the one who fixes my stuff. He's my fixer man. That was a terrible impression of Eye of the Tiger. Yes, it was, Ace Milo. So the chat room over there is ustream.tv/channel/Optibotimus. It's down in the video description. You can click on the link. You can go to the chat room right there. You can sign in. You can actually carry on conversation with everybody that's in the chat room right there. Mrs. Optibotimus is in there moderating things, I should say. We're going to start taking some calls here in just a second. I'm going to switch my thing on to live. We're going to take some calls. My Skype name, if you want to call in, is Optibotimus. Feel free to send me a call. You're going to get a chance to ask a question, make a comment, criticism, witticism. That's what my teacher used to say. If you have a question, comment, criticism, or witticism, feel free to chime in. I'm going to do my best to try to get through as many people as I possibly can, but we're going to try to speed things along quickly so that we get as many people as possible. So go ahead. The Skype name is Optibotimus. I am now online, and holy cow, there's a whole bunch of people already calling in. This is amazing. This is amazing. All you guys already calling in. I got this. We got to head over there because I remember seeing this name a lot last week. This is John. Hey, John.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, my man? Boston Red Sox. Boo! 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 Hiss! Boo! I'm only jealous because I'm a Detroit Tiger fan, and I can't even tell you the last time that we won the World Series. So I'm only jealous.
You know what's funny? I don't really like the Red Sox. I'm not a baseball person in general. I'm a football person. And I'm New England.
Oh, you're a New England boy. All right, okay, all right. I'll cut you some slack this time. What can I do for you, sir? What do you got for me this week?
All right. This question's kind of a combination question, so it's about the 5th Transformers movie.
Okay.
What do you expect out of it, and who or what Transformers do you think is going to be in it?
Oh God, why did you guys ask me hard questions? I would love it if they. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that's what's going to happen, but I would love it if, because we saw Optimus Prime leave, I would love to see him actually go off into space, maybe go to Cybertron, get some, like, the video game stuff. You know how some of the video game stuff is taking place on Cybertron and things like that? If he went off and did that, I think it would be amazing. I remember seeing an interview with Michael Bay, or maybe I read it or something like that, where he said that the technology years ago wasn't there to bring Cybertron to life with it. But now, with Age of Extinction, it's to the point where, I mean, like on the ship, that's basically what Cybertron is going to look like, essentially. So now they're to the point where they can do that kind of stuff. And I would love it if we could get to Cybertron, and there's a ton of other characters that they could bring in. I mean, everybody talks about, Hot Rod, Rodimus Prime, whatever. I mean, you could bring him in. I mean, you could bring Blur in. You could bring Springer in. You have a crap ton of characters that are out there that they could throw out that probably would have been. It's like in the first Transformer movie, Devastator was actually Brawl or whatever. I mean, who knows? We could have Springer and they might call him Pixie Stardust. I don't know. But I mean, that would be terrible. That would not be good. But I mean, it's something like that I think would be great. I think that there's so much lore in Transformers that you could bring almost anybody in.
See, now what I want, Hot Rod Blur, Ultramax, that's who I want up in Cybertron as like
Sure.
refugee Transformers.
Mm.
I want them to introduce 2 Earth characters like they're already in Earth. All right. Inferno and Prowl. That's it.
You know, Inferno would be Inferno's
Inferno
he's kind of weird. You
can't
have Inferno without having Red Alert though.
Sure, you
got to throw that in there. But Prowl is a character that I absolutely think they could do. I mean, they already did Barricade, which was like a bad version of Prowl. Why not let's go the opposite side? Let's get a good guy out there that's a police car.
Because we haven't seen a fire truck yet, except for Sentinel Prime. He was like an armored fire truck.
Yeah, that doesn't really count. That's one of those fire trucks those are like heavy duty fire trucks that are on airports and things like that, like military airports or whatever. So yeah, he doesn't count as a fire truck. But yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, he'd be pretty big, but Optimus Prime is a pretty big dude. Sentinel Prime was a pretty big dude. Although, when you think about it, shouldn't he have been much bigger than Optimus? There's more to Sentinel Prime. I mean, Optimus Prime transforms. He's just the front part of the truck. I'm just thinking out loud here with you, okay? I mean, we're having a thing. We're having a thing here, John. So, I mean, Optimus is just the front part of the truck. Sentinel Prime is like the whole thing. Yeah. It was huge. I mean, and they were basically the same size. And whatever. It's Michael Bay. What are you gonna do? It's Michael Bay. What else? What else you got?
I'm gonna. Well, I kind of inspired it off of you, but I'm gonna start collecting Transformers in general because I haven't collected them since I was like 15 now. So
God, you're 15. You're like, I haven't collected them since I was 5. I'm 15. I'm 36. Thank you for making.
I still have my old Optimus from is it Armada? Yeah, Armada.
Oh, the fire truck.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually really like that. Him and Ultra Magnus, those two together. That was actually
came out. I got like a little barricade figure. It was cool. I liked it.
Nice. All right. Well, good. I'm glad. I mean, yeah. Some people, as you get older, a lot of people will stop collecting. Their interests change. It's just a normal thing, and I've seen it a lot. I used to have a lot of friends that are now older that I don't talk to them quite as much, just because school, and then they start high school, and then they start college and stuff like that. I'll tell you, if you can collect, great, but the most important stuff in your life are not toys. School, all that stuff. I hate to sound like I'm a parent or something like that, but I'm just letting you know that if you have yourself a good job and you get a good education, then when you're older like me, you can always come back and get those things that you had as a kid. And you almost enjoy it more. You appreciate it more when you're adult. I literally just bought, before I came in here, you probably know, I just bought a Generation 1 Mirage figure, which I never had as a kid.
You sure it's not Dino?
No, it's not. It's not. Don't throw that out there. How dare you? Anyhow, got this guy today, and I couldn't be happier. And like I said, I never had him as a kid, but I appreciate him so much more now that I'm an adult, that it's stay in school, kids. It's good for you. And stuff. That's all.
My parents actually got me. They're the best. They're the best. They recently got me one of my favorite Transformers, the Masterpiece Hot Rod / Rodimus.
Nice.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's a good figure. I just really wish that they would redo him. In terms of, I mean, I would love
I just like it because it looks like the movie.
Oh, it absolutely does. It absolutely does. But I think that they could take that and move it down to the scale of the actual cars that they're doing, the Masterpiece cars, the smaller cars.
Yeah, because I know
do that. He's huge.
Optimus,
he's huge. Scale him down and maybe only do Hot Rod. I would love it if they just did a Hot Rod and not put everything in there like Hot Rod and Rodimus Prime. Just do a scaled down new masterpiece car size hot rod that's articulated and awesome looking and looks like it, that would be amazing. That's what I would love to see. Everybody talks about, I want to see Megatron and I want to see more Decepticons, blah, 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 and all that stuff. I want to see Hot Rod done in that new skill that they're doing. I think it would look awesome.
It really would.
I think it would. But okay, John, so I'm going to take some more calls because as I was talking to you, I just got like a bazillion. Like this thing is blowing up. I'm glad I turned the volume off.
So once you turned online, I was like,
everybody was doing it. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm moving all these things around because there's like, oh, God, geez, I've lost count. Oh, there's more. Just keep showing. All right, I'm going to go. You keep on listening. I'll talk to you another time.
All right.
All right, John, have a good one. Good guy, that John. We're going to, let's see. What do we got? Trying to see who we got. All right, here we go. Evan, are you there? Evan? Hello, Evan. Evan. Everybody, Evan's a little shy. Let's cheer him on, okay? Evan. All right, no Evan. All right, well, we'll try again. Try again, Evan. All right. Oh my goodness. Jeez. I wish I need to do something better with this because it's like literally there's like a billion people that are doing this. Okay, we got Kyle, are you there?
Yes.
Hey Kyle, what's up? I love your picture. What the heck? What is that? On your Skype thing, who's that you're with there? That dude looks monstrous. Try again, Evan. All right. Oh my goodness. I'm listening to myself. Evan, turn your volume down. There's a bit of a delay. Because it's like literally there's like a billion people that are doing this. Okay, we got Kyle, are you there?
Yes.
Kyle, what's up? I love your picture. What is that?
That is me meeting the boogeyman.
On your Skype thing. Who is that you're with there? Oh, see, there's a delay. Monstrous. All right. Oh my goodness. Evan, turn your volume down. There's a bit of a delay. Let's try that. Kyle? Kyle, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, all right. That's a little bit crazy. We're gonna head over. Roy, are you there, sir? Ooh, lightsaber man. Everybody's got a delay going on. I hear me talking to Evan still. Roy, you're gonna have to turn down your audio. All right, that's not working either. We're sorry, Roy. I'm trying to keep things moving along here. So let me get holy mackerel. We got Metro Pex.
Hello.
How are you, good man? How are you?
I'm good. It's nice to meet you for the first time. It's awesome.
Oh, well, thank you. That's awfully kind of you to say. I'm nothing special.
I don't know. I mean, you're the go-to guy when the new Transformer comes out.
Ah, well, then I should give you my address. You should send me money. That's that's how it works, right? Right? You spend money on things that I review. You know, that's what I've always said. People should send me money instead of you spending money. Just send it to me. That works. I think that works better. What's up?
I mean, having it in hand is pretty cool too.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. I'll give that to you. What can I do for you, sir?
Wow. I just went brain dead for a second.
That's okay. It happens to me all the time. Ask my wife. It's true. This is true. I'm not even joking. She says that I'm like basically, I don't know how old you are, but she basically says that living with me is like living with a stoner because I won't remember things that I do. I'll literally pick something up, I'll set it right down, and I'll completely forget that I did it. It's 100% true. She says that living with me is like living with a stoner. But Yeah. So go ahead, take your time. What you got?
Well, I was going to ask you. I asked the question about the whole TF source in the UStream chat
Oh yeah.
about the whole because the 2010 Unicron popped up for $120. That's a perfect price because Amazon's like $300 for it.
Yeah. Well, and I want to say that was roughly the price that it was when it was brand new. So that's a good price. Yeah, totally. It's $300 on Amazon.
Yeah, it was $60 when it first came out on Amazon. Now it's $300.
Yeah. Well, those are the stupid people that have like stores that also sell on Amazon as well, and they think that they can get some schmuck to pay $300 for. No, don't. If you can get it for $100, that's a good deal.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly. I kind of did kind of bite the dust when I bought the Robot Masters Optimus Prime because somebody convinced me that it's the best Transformer of Optimus. Obviously, the Masterpiece is obviously the better version. Well, I paid $70 for something that fits in the palm of my hand. I felt so stupid. But he's sitting in my collection. He's got his axe. He's got his G1 weapons, and it's okay representation of Optimus. But
well, it's you got to as a collector. Here's everybody who's listening. Here's my advice for you. As a collector, you have to put a value on things that you're comfortable with. Is that figure $70 to me? No, I'd pay $30-$40 for that figure.
That's what TF Source listed at.
Yeah, but somebody might really love that figure, so they might be willing to pay a ridiculous amount. Like, I'll give you an example. I feel bad because I did it because I didn't intend for it to go this way, but I live here in Southern California. I'm about a half an hour from Disneyland. Now, this year, 2015, is the 60th anniversary of Disneyland. And this summer will be like its 60th birthday. So what they're doing are from now or starting January going until July, they're releasing a limited edition pin each month. So there's going to be like a total of 7 pins that you can collect. It's $16. I went in there and I bought 2. I bought one for myself and one because I wanted to sell it just to see what I could get. That thing sold for $70.
Holy!
I paid $15.99 or whatever it is, $16 for the pin. To somebody, it's worth that much. Whatever they're willing to pay, it's worth it. So you have to kind of gauge that kind of stuff. Something that is valuable to you may not be valuable to somebody else, and vice versa. So you got to keep that in consideration when you're looking at being a collector. So always keep that in mind.
Exactly. Like say Vector Sigma, like the third party key and with the orb they made for a collector's piece. That's $30 on Amazon right now, which is a good price.
Yeah.
Or I could get the collector's edition or the reissue with Vector Sigma and the Masterpiece Optimus Prime for $400. I mean, there's a big difference there.
There's a big difference. Well, it's a huge difference, and from what I've seen, there's really not that much of a difference in terms of the third party, excuse me, Vector Sigma, and the official one. There really isn't much of a difference. But if you didn't get a Masterpiece Optimus Prime before, maybe it's a good deal. I'm not going to buy it because for me, it's not worth it because I already have a Masterpiece Optimus Prime. So, yeah. I mean, it's like I just started working on my review for the Combiner Wars Superion. I have all the figures for it, and I'm getting. It's coming up this week. This week the video will be up, so don't worry. Yeah. But in it, I talk about how the retail version, he comes with black hands and black feet. Takara is reissuing it, and it will come with, instead of Alpha Bravo, it will come with a repaint. I don't remember which one it's a repaint of. Maybe it's Fireflight. I think it's Firefight, or Firefly, or whatever they want to call them. But they're going to be taking out Alpha Bravo, repainting Fireflight, and giving us Slingshot. And they're going to be giving us, instead of black hands, they're going to be giving us white hands, like the original G1 toy. But I was like, do I want to pay that much money just to get white hands? You know, somebody will. Me, absolutely not, because I think it's silly. But to each their own. Somebody else will probably love it. I think it's kind of stupid.
That's another curious question I wanted to ask you. Like,
go for it.
Because Skydive came in the mail yesterday, and I have him as an arm.
Mm-hmm.
But Walmart, funny story. I asked the guy at Walmart, hey, do you guys have any of these guys in the back? And they're like, no, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but someone stole them. And I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Wow.
So I have the entire Superion, well, not the entire thing. I have. I forgot his name. I lost his box. I have a Decepticon as his right foot, and I was kind of curious because
drag strip.
Yeah, drag strip. I have him as a foot, and I see all these reviews of Transformers that aren't even in stores yet. Like, how do you guys get your hands on them?
It's basically, we use the internet, the wonderful world of the internet. If you go to robotkingdom.com. It's a online store, much like Big Bad Toy Store, TF Source, whatever the case may be. But it's over in, I want to say China. I'm not 100% sure, but they get their stuff way earlier than we do.
Wow.
So for some collectors, if you have the money and you don't mind paying extra for the more expensive shipping that it costs, that's how everybody's getting them. Some figures have come out early, like, for example, the Combiner Wars Megatron. That has started showing up in retail places all over the place.
Same with Armada Megatron.
Same with Armada.
Vault Matrix got it at a friend got it at a Toys R Us in his area. Like that's how close they're coming out.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, it's everywhere. I mean, my Megatron is in the mail. And a buddy of mine who lives an hour from me here in California found it. So they're out there. You just got to be patient. That's about it.
One last question that I want to get other people to talk to.
Sure.
About the whole Masterpiece line.
Mm-hmm.
I know Amazon lists them for ridiculous price. I mean, like last month, Masterpiece Bumblebee was $60 on there, which is an awesome price.
Yeah.
But can you trust Amazon? Because I know the sellers and stuff like that, they can be through Amazon or they can be like third party or doing their own kind of thing.
Sure.
Like,
I would say if you're going to go the route of Amazon, make sure you go through one who's an official Amazon seller, like somebody who's got like Amazon Prime listed on there. Don't go through the third-party sellers. It's a legit place to buy things, but if you have any problems, if you go through a seller that specifically is authorized through Amazon, you'll have a whole lot more backing in case there's a problem. So always go when you're searching for things. That's all I ever do. When I search for something to buy on there, I'll type it in and I'll immediately go to the ones that have Amazon Prime listed, because those are the ones that they're fulfilled by Amazon. So you're getting a lot more security with them.
Because back when Fall of Cybertron came out, they had the Voyager Grimlock that came out. Amazing figure. But I went the cheaper. It wasn't used or anything like that. The seller was selling it at a cheaper price, which I thought that's kind of okay. The shipping's the same, but it's $10 cheaper. It came in the mail. The figure was in 100% fine condition, but the box was totaled.
Yeah, that happens. I mean, you can order something from Toys R Us, and that could happen as well. But
oh wow,
oh yeah, absolutely. I've had horror stories, but the figures are fine. It's just, I mean, the boxes get beat up. But Metro Pex, I'm going to take a couple other calls. Is that all right with you?
That's fine. I'm doing the live stream.
All right. Well, enjoy. Keep listening and calling again. I might be able to get to you if everybody stops calling me.
Good luck, Optibotimus.
All right, dude. I'll talk to you later.
You too.
All right, bye. All right. Let's see. Who's been sitting here? I've been sitting here. All right. We got T-Shadow. How are you, good man? Hi.
Hi, T-Shadow. Hi.
Shh. Okay, quiet. What's up? How are you?
Hi, Optibotimus. It's T-Shadow.
How are you?
Good. Sorry, it's really late out here.
I know. Actually, I'd say it's early out there, not too late. It's
Yeah.
early.
Yeah. Do you know about the Age of Ultron movie?
Oh, that's okay.
I've been thinking
Yeah.
about Ultron when he appears. I think that Ultron is basically an earlier version of Jarvis, but got scrapped because of some malfunctions with him, and he must have due to, what was it, something with Captain America. He must have switched on again.
It's possible. I'm trying to keep quiet so I don't wake anybody up. But
That's fine.
But with me, when it comes to movies, I do not read anything. I don't want to know anything about these movies when I go into it. It's bad enough that I already know that like Ultron is going to be in it because it's called Age of Ultron. I don't want to know I want to be surprised when I get in these movies to see it. So I avoid spoilers like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, because Age of Ultron trailer actually surprised me, made me want to see it more.
Yeah, I agree.
When it was first showed on Facebook, it just amazed me.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm excited.
Yeah, I want to see it as well. I want to see the premiere.
Absolutely. Do you guys get it over there? I think, don't you get it in the UK before us? No, you get it before us, I think, don't you?
No, it depends where the premiere, the official premiere is.
Oh.
Because sometimes it's here in the square, sometimes it's out in different places. So I don't know when it's going to be, but I hope it's somewhere.
Somebody in the chat room, you're in the chat room, somebody's going to probably chime in and type in when the actual release date is. I swear I thought I saw that the UK was getting it first. April 3rd?
Yeah, I think so. April 3rd. I don't know. I think like in April, around April.
Yeah, because ours here in the US is May 1st.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I'll check. So
yeah, but okay, all right. Shh. All right, I'm gonna take some others, but you keep hanging out. But be quiet.
Bye. Yeah, bye.
Bye. He's over in the UK, and it's really late / early over there. So let's see. I'm gonna get on over to Spine. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? I'm ecstatic. I just got in. That's pretty cool.
There, see, it's easy. It's easy. I feel bad because I only do this for a half an hour, and like a bazillion people call me, and I try to keep it quick, but sometimes I just ramble. But what's up? What can I do for you?
Well, I actually have a question about just everything that you do, like in general. This is gonna sound weird.
Ask away.
I actually DJ for an online radio station.
Nice.
And I'm trying to put myself out there, get some more attention, just, because it's online. Anyone can listen.
Sure, absolutely.
So, I mean, I don't want to say something stupid, but I'm sure when you started on YouTube, you didn't have the thousands of followers you had, in one day.
This is absolutely true. Very true.
How would you recommend getting yourself out there and making yourself known?
Oh God, there's a lot of different things. I mean, the biggest thing I would say would be unique enough that you stand out from somebody else. You're in radio. When I was young, I really wanted to be in radio. Howard Stern was one of my idols, as weird as that might sound to say Howard Stern is an idol. But I mean, I used to listen to him all the time, and I was like, God, I wish I could do something like that. And I used to sit there when I was young. I'm 36, so when I was like 12 years old, I'd sit in my room, and I would literally this is no joke. You can ask my sister. I'd sit there in my room, and I would record myself pretending like on a radio. Like back then, we had cassette players, so I'd have a radio with a cassette. I'd have to hit the record button. I'd sit there, record myself playing music and talking, and people in my chat room say that I got a really great face for radio. That's very true. The ugliest people in the world are always on the radio. You never see good-looking people on the radio. That's the way it is. But I loved it. I don't know why. It was really fun, and I think that's something that even to this day I probably could do. Somebody asked me the other day if I wasn't doing YouTube reviews, what would I do? And I was like, you know what? Radio might be actually one thing, but you gotta stand out different than everybody else. There's a million. I mean, every radio station in America has a morning show. So what's different about you that somebody's going to want to listen to you and not listen to somebody else? You know, so you have to have a personality that's different enough that appeals to people that I think people will want to listen to. And then the other thing would be, we could go on for this forever, but in doing that, you also have to be very comfortable with yourself. I mean, when you're sitting there doing a radio, it's probably very similar to doing a toy review. I'm sitting in a room by myself, and
same with me.
I have to imagine that I'm talking to you, like directly to you. And a lot of people can't do that. And they come out sounding very monotone. There it is. It's like, God, I can't listen to that. That's not, there's no enjoyment in anything that the person is doing, because I can hear it in your voice. You don't sound like you're having fun. So why do I want to listen to you? So it's the same kind of thing with radio. A lot of times you're sitting there in a booth by yourself. If you're very lucky, you may have, using Howard Stern as an example, if you're very lucky, you have other people that are in there with you that you can actually talk to, but most people don't. So you gotta be comfortable talking to yourself, and then get yourself out there. Any single place, and that's one thing that I did when I was doing toy reviews early on. It's still something that I do to this day. You gotta put your videos out there and put them in different places. So I'll post my videos on TFW. I'll post them on Cybertron or Sabertron, however else. Put them in the big places where people can see your material. If you get it out there where people can see it, and they like your personality, they like what you have to say, they like how you present yourself, they'll come back. That's the easiest way to do it.
Cool.
Sorry, I was just taking a swig of my beer. Anything else? Or is that?
I just wanted some advice. That's very helpful. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I hope it does help you. And if you get big on the radio, don't forget me.
Well, hey, if you're ever in New York, by all means, I will let you come on in a heartbeat.
Done. Let's get this done. I got to set this up. Go on the radio, play some. It's weird. Like I said, see, I just randomly I go off on tangents or something. When I was a kid, I don't know why, but I always envisioned myself being one of those late night love music, love song DJ guys. I don't know why. That was my thing. I was a weird dude back when I was a kid. I would just sit there and be like, "Hey guys, this is Paul, and we're going to be listening to Open Arms by Journey." And I'm like, what? That makes no sense. I sound stupid, but I don't know. That was my shtick back then. That's what I kind of liked. So I don't know, but that's it. All right, I'm done.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Cool. Thank you very much for calling in, dude.
Thank you. Have a great one.
Bye. All right, I'm going to take one more call just because I can. And I know this is supposed to be a half an hour show, but we're gonna do this again. And I should really do this more. I got Sean. Sean, are you there? Hi. How are you?
Whoa, this is a huge delay.
Was that creepy? That kind of was creepy.
Hi.
What's up, dude? How are you?
I'm fine. I was listening to like at least one caller back.
Oh yeah. Mute that, because that thing is delayed like you wouldn't believe.
Okay, that caught me off guard.
That's okay. What's up? What can I do for you?
Oh well. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We're talking. We're buddies. We all love the same stuff. We're all giant nerds that people laugh at us. Whatever. Hey, we're cool. We're here. What is it that I can do for you to make your evening that much more awesome? And don't say just because you were talking to me, that sounds corny.
It's like you could read my mind, because I was kind of thinking that.
See, there you go. I'm psychic.
Sorry.
That's okay. You're fine.
Oh God. First of all, the thought of freaking hashtag Springer Stardust.
Oh, I was hoping nobody really actually heard me say that, but yeah, now that's gonna become a thing. Pixie, it was Pixie Stardust.
Yeah, sorry.
That's it. I need to talk to Hasbro. Be like, you guys need to release Springer, but name him Pixie Stardust. Oh my god,
my memory is just as bad. Don't worry.
That's all right. That's all right. Yeah.
Also, when the guy talking earlier about the about what cool characters would be Transformers 5, I was thinking Warpath.
You know, considering it, I mean, I don't think we've had an official confirmation that Michael Bay is doing Transformers 5 yet, but I'm surprised we haven't got, knowing that it's Michael Bay and he blows things up, I'm surprised he hasn't brought in Warpath sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
4 movies to bring in the Dinobots.
That's true. I mean, those are just romping, stomping. I'm going to step on everything and crush everything. I mean, come on, that's not too bad. But yeah, Warpath would be a good one. I'd go for Warpath.
Oh, sorry. My actual question, though, do you watch Doctor Who?
I don't. Everybody and their mother says that I should because I would probably really like it because it's up my alley in terms of geeky coolness. But I've never watched it just because I'm one of those kind of people like Doctor Who's. I know Doctor Who has been around for like forever. So for me, it's like I would want to go all the way back to the beginning and watch from the beginning. And that's what, see, I people in the chat room, I say, you should watch Doctor Who. It's just one of those things where I wouldn't even know where to start to watch Doctor Who.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way with Star Trek. I want to get into it, but I don't know where to even begin.
Well, yeah, that's
just me.
That's a decent analogy, except Doctor Who's been around a lot longer than Star Trek.
That is true.
So that's tough. But other than that, I can't. I mean, I wouldn't mind. And I know somebody's gonna. I'm looking in the chat room right here, and everybody.
I didn't start a war. Did
you
I?
might. Well, you might have started. No. They're just trying to give me an idea of where to start. To watch
that's
it.
The last thing I want to do.
Yeah, so it's like, so, I mean, like this one person here, start with season 1 in 2005. This one is start with the 2009 movie. Oh wow, okay. Well, they're now giving you advice on Star Trek. Apparently, you should start with The Next Generation and skip almost everything else.
Well,
The Next Generation doesn't rely on anything else previously. So, I mean, they throw you bones a couple different times from the original series. So it's kind of easy to watch that. That's probably the best way. But I'll tell you right now, the first couple seasons of The Next Generation suck. It's not entertaining. But then it starts picking up and it gets really good. So that's the biggest thing. It's a new show. Well, when The Next Generation came out, it was a brand new thing. They didn't have their legs under them. They didn't know what they were doing. So it took them a little while to get their stride and get their, mojo going. So after about like the first 2 seasons or so, things start getting together and it's much more entertaining. So you can go with that. But that's all I can think of. So Sean, is there anything else that you can think of to ask real quick before I go? Because I'm already going over longer than I said I was going to.
Yeah. I was going to say sorry for blowing up your Skype feed.
You're fine. Everybody else is doing it too. So you're just amongst other people doing it. Because I only do this for a half an hour, and I do it honestly because this goes on YouTube, and I want other people to watch it. I've done like YouTube things before where it's like 2 hours long, and I know nobody's going to sit there and watch that whole thing. So I try to keep, I'm like, if people sit there and watch a 20-minute video toy review, maybe they'll sit there and watch a half an hour thing where I'm interacting with you guys and answering questions.
Well, apparently it worked.
It's working pretty good, but the biggest thing is I can't get to everybody because I just ramble. Like I'm rambling to you right now. I've been rambling to you for 6 minutes right now. I just ramble.
Oh my God, seriously.
I go off on tangents. It's ridiculous.
Well, thank you for answering my call.
Thank you for calling in. I'm sorry, what was that?
You made my night.
Oh, don't say that. That makes me feel like I'm. Everybody thinks that I have this big ego, and you say stuff like that, it makes me feel like I have a big ego. Don't say that. But thank you very much for calling in, nonetheless.
Have a good one.
All right, take care. So, all right. Oh, whoa, what's this? How would you rate this call quality? All right. So, all right, that's it. I'm done. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could do some more, but it's a lot of people coming in. Rambler Botimus. That's what we should call myself. Watch what we have lives. You know. What are we doing? I don't have a live. What if Leonard Nimoy was the Doctor? Dun dun dun. I'm reading the chat room. But so everybody, thank you for stopping in. I'm sorry this seems to keep getting longer and longer. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you do want to call in, the name is Optibotimus on Skype. I'm going to try doing this each week because it seems to go over pretty good, but I already went over. It's already like 40 minutes, 41 minutes or something now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you call in some more. Until next time, I kind of spoiled some of my reviews that are coming up next week. On Monday is going to be the Combiner Wars Air Raid. And then Wednesday, I'm going to be taking a look at the full Superion in all of its glory. So stay tuned, guys. Hope to talk to you guys next week. Until next time, I'll talk to you all later.